Hello, all greetings. This is Gilles Mention. I am called to come back and speak to provide inspiration, guidance for those who are interested in the spiritual ascension process. I wanted to wish a happy birthday for all the Aries. For Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is he who pushes us to change, to create something new, and it's the spring. And so we're moving towards this new moon in Aries in a few days, so it will be an unexpected change that will be coming. I'm gonna cut the cards, and I'm gonna pull 13 cards to look at all the aspects with the Angel Tarot to see for Aries, but for everybody for this 1 month that is coming for the Aries season. And so what is potential? The first constellation is Aries, so it is but it is the first house. It is what is potential, and what is potential is joy. What is joy? Is joy when we feel joy, it is in the moment. When we feel joy, we want to not analyze why we're joyful, or we want to stay within that and cultivate and elevate ourselves within the joy. Then in Taurus, the second house is what we possess, and what we possess is those revelations, those things that are being revealed within our mind. They're not about our imagination. It is the truth that is revealed from our soul and spirit and our guides. And so it is very important to pay attention to your dreams and revelation. Then in Gemini, which is our traveling, our mental activity, and here we have the judgment. The judgment is like God we do not want to have judgment on ourselves, on others, but we want to accept the judgment of the universe, the judgment of truth, wisdom, and for we want to develop this divine will, divine love, and divine wisdom But in the meantime, we want to align with the most fair, the most neutral, the most balanced energy through the idea of allowing this the judgment of the universe to bring us into balance. Then what we have in Cancer, the fourth house is our inner world. It's a home. It's the immediate environment, and here we have the rest. So we are able to rest. We have to regenerate. We have to prepare. We have to find a way to become our natural state, to find rest, to be restful in our natural state. Most natural state as possible, to return to the state of perfect health and well-being. Then in the fifth house, it is the Leo, and it's all the matters of the heart, the family, the children, and here we have humility, for we have to accept whatever is there, and in order to be humble, in order to receive more, for life is humbling us at many times when we think the only way to grow is to know that we don't know, and then we can receive more information, we can know more. Then in the sixth house, it's about it's Virgo. It's how we nourish ourselves materially and spiritually. And here we have the choice, the power of choice, of decision. We want to stick to our decision. We want to make new choices every day. We want to make new choices. For those who make no choices, the life will choose for them, or others will choose for them. So we want to make the choices for ourselves to decide. Then in the seventh house, it's in Libra. It is the social world, the world of relationship, personal, intimate relationship, a friend relationship, business relationship. And here we have true abundance. For abundance is something that we want to flow with. We want to let go of any forms of lack in order to move into the abundance, into the ability to flow with this abundance. And then in the eighth house is from Scorpio, is what comes from the base, from the root, from the subconscious, which is about it's about sex, death, money, all those things of the root of the base. And here we have the destiny. For my spirit is telling me that my hour is here, my hour has come, and so I have to fulfill this role that I'm here to fulfill for humanity and the planet. But they've been telling me that for many years. So I say, what if it was true? What if it was now? And so I'm getting ready. I'm prepared. I am ready. And so it is about knowing what our destiny, our mission, where we came here, what is the highest fulfillment for ourselves. In Sagittarius, it is our law, our concern, our philosophies right now. And here we have reparation. It's about fixing up. It's about restoring. About the ability to bring everything that's been neglected, to bring it into balance. For Mercury, it's been retrograding, and so in Pisces, so it's like it's time to refine our plans. But now it's going to be moving forwards really soon, and so we're going to be able to repair all those things. What comes to us from the universe in Capricorn, it's also the structure, the physical structure of the universe, the organization of life on the earth, and it's also what comes from the Great Mother, the success. So there is this success that is here, that is coming. Then in Aquarius, it is what comes from. It is about the friends, the wishes, the hopes, and here we have the request. We are asking for certain things, and so once we ask, we receive, but we have to be ready to receive for what we've been asking for. And then in Pisces, it is the karma, the inevitable for this 1 month. It is liberation. So we thank God for this liberation that is finally here. And the outcome will be love. We want to move into new octaves of love, ever increasing octave of love. Love is something that's always shared. It is something that we connect within ourselves. It is our true nature in essence, and we want to weave love into all the physical aspect of our life. For everything is made of everything that is matter is made of particles and atoms, and there is all this space for all those atoms flow, and we want to weave our love through our intention to weave our love through all our physical body that is filled with love and light. I hope this message will resonate with you. I wanted to discuss a couple of small ideas, but it's around the year 2000. We move in this part of the galaxy that's called the photon belt, and we're going to be remaining in this cycle for 26,000 years. We are completing a cycle of 26,000 years, the Kali Yuga, and so it's been really the age of darkness, the age of decadence, but we're coming out of it into this age of Aquarius. It happens around 2012 was the official entry. And we know that when the Earth turns around itself, it makes a day. When the Earth turns around the Sun, it makes a year. But when our solar system turns around the central sun of our local universe, it takes 26,000 years for that to happen. And our whole solar system is completing a cycle of 285 million years around the Milky Way galaxy. So it is a very important closing as well. And the whole families of galaxies, our galactic cluster, is completing a cycle of completion of 16 billion years around the great central sun of the omniverse. And so it is a very, but time is very different on the cosmic level. As eternal beings, we know that, but as temporal beings, we are sometimes locked into a time cell, which is there are 9 time cells and 9 temporal cells. From the past to future to the present, from the past future, past present, past future, past present future, future past, future present, and future. Those are the 9 time cells. So we want to elevate ourselves above that so we can be fully embracing. For life is like a book. We've received this book. We already came in with this book. Every day we read certain things and we write certain things, and we can always go back to the past. Sometimes the past comes back into the present, into our present day page. And sometimes we can even look into the future. But if we look too far into the future, we have a lapse and we're missing some parts of the story that will lead us to this future. But we have to receive that, to accept the vision that is given to us. Sometimes it is just an indication of a potential future. So it is very important to pay attention to all the visions. Our physical body is made of cells. From a biological standpoint, the cell is the true living being. It's a first dimensional reality and our body is made of average of 50 trillion cells. So it is huge. There is all this community of cells that makes up our physical body, and it is the same DNA that within each of those cells. And the DNA is very intelligent. It knows whether it's going to make a cell for the nail or for the skin or for the blood cell or nervous cell. So it is very, very intelligent. It's a very, very sophisticated program. What we want to do is to envision this DNA as a double strand, to isolate it and look at it and bring light and love through your heart, through your intention, bring light and love and lighten it, look at it through your third eye. And from there, you see there is a third strand that is coming, a fourth strand, a fifth strand, a sixth strand, etc., to all the way to 12 strand. And then you can envision your DNA as a double pyramid. That's one going pointed upwards and one going downwards, and they are connected inside. And so it looks like a Merkaba, and you can make it swing. And then once you envision that, like an amethyst, for instance, like you in violet fire. And you send this message to your cell that your double helix strands would be turned into a 12 helix strand that will form this Merkaba, and then it just once it is done in one cell, it will reflect in all the cells in your body, and you will accelerate the process of manifestation of the light body. For in the first, so the cells are first dimensional beings, the organs are second dimensional beings, and the third dimension is the world of senses, what's recognized as by the ego personality as the physical material world, what is real. For everybody, no matter what dimension we live in, is our realities, is our main reality, is what we consider it to be real, but there are higher realities, like the fourth dimension, the world of desire, the world of emotion, the world of dreams, that's the astral plane, and this is really what we want to merge into to the upper plane of the fourth dimension, where our dreams and projection are mainly positive, so we can become a master of our reality and then bring it down to this reality, so we can master this physical plane. But understanding that fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh dimension will still have a physical body that's made of light, but it will be physical. But then as we move into 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dimension, it will be formless. We're gonna be able to move into this sphere where we'll be able to, our consciousness will be able to exist without a physical body. We already exist within all those dimensions. We already have a part of us that's in line with all those dimensions. We just need to tune into those frequencies of consciousness. And so I wanted to say also the government, sometimes it's like, I feel the governments are becoming way too big to take care of the people. We need to decentralize so that we can have local government that will be able to take care of everybody. In France, there is this rebellion movement that's turning really violent, and people are expressing their anger. They feel like being angry and unkind will bring them sympathy, but they want to burn all the policemen, burn all the buses, burn all the buildings, and it's like it's very difficult to associate with that. So when I heard that, I was like, just send them violet fire and light so they can find their peace, because otherwise the universe will mirror them even more frustration. So it is important to keep to remain detached from all those really conflicted part of ourselves. So because we are forced to look at that, and as we're forced to look at that, it becomes part of our reality, and we want to move into a unified field of love and truth and peace. And so it is it is a challenging time for all of humanity. But I hope that that things everything is coming into alignment for me, so that I will be able to fulfill to not to be working here in my little corner, but to be able to move into the world, so I can fulfill my mission as a world teacher, to express all those ideas. As soon as I publish my book, I will be able to move into the scenes and bring those new ideas into the collective consciousness. For it is very important that men realize of its divine nature, and so we can find solution together to all those problems, and we can restore the planet, and we can create a world of peace. For there is a lot of light workers everywhere that are working towards that, and so it's about unifying our forces to create the magic to make it happen sooner. So the paintings behind me is I hope you resonate with those ideas. It's very those are very challenging times that we're passing through, but it's very important to stay focused on the light and not to let yourself be distracted by all those suffering and confusion of the material world. Here it is I showed the other day a painting about the series of painting of the 7 families of spirit beings. I did 7 of them. That was number 3 I showed. This is number 4. And here we have the I Am, the Paradise Trinity, was the first family of the Supreme, Ultimate, Absolute. Then we have the Supreme Spirit, the Great Master Spirit. Yeah, it's and the transcendental and the corpus of finality, the prepersonal, the superpersonal. The question marks represent the thousands of orders that are not being represented in the painting. Here we have the spirits of the Trinity, the spirits of the infinite spirit, the family of the infinite spirits, the courtesy colonies, the universe aids with the archangels, the sons and daughters of God, the permanent citizens of the universe, and the power centers and power directors. This painting was very funny because a friend of mine was living in Colorado, and he gave me all kinds of canvases that he wanted to recycle, and one of them was a portrait of his girlfriend, and so she doesn't want it anymore. And this painting came out in 3-4 days. Poof, it came out like this. It was just like a gift from God, because it was like such a beautiful piece, and to do it in such a quick time. And he comes back and he said, well, she wants it back now. It's like, it's a joke. But so when we look at the blue light, we'll be able to, it's a portrait of this person behind it. She's from a very famous family, so I'm not going to tell her name, but she's And this painting is part of a series of pieces on paper I did in 2006. Started in 2006. They're portraits and nudes. I'm putting a lot of them on Instagram. I hope you check it out. This was called the Woman in Yellow. It's a beautiful piece. One of the most beautiful of all. That's this one to me. It's really spectacular. And so I managed to hang on to it so far. Maybe one day I'll sell it, or maybe I'll make a limited edition of that piece because a lot of people like it. And so I'm going to finish with a song, then pull a card with the Archangel. It's a song about the bird tribe, the bird family. The bird tribe are cosmic tribe that they have an advantage even on physical Earth. They're reptilian beings that have the power to fly. And I know my spirit tells me that we'll soon have this power of levitation. I'm not going to turn my life into a circus, but it's a great deal of power. And I've had a vision of myself. I'm doing this running every day. Right now my knee is really hurting, so I can't really run. I'm going to go swimming, but it's just so I go around this hippodrome when there is horses running and things. And I had this vision where I was flying over this parcours. But the other day I was running, and so I was like, oh, I can't really. I wish I could fly because it's really painful to run. And then I saw a duck that was like, whoa, flying over the little river there, and it was like, whoa, I envy you because you're doing it so well, and it must be so much fun to just fly. And so it's about being like a bird. It's like this song. It's like no matter what, just live your life as a bird. Just be as free as a bird. Goes like this. Fais comme l'oiseau, sa vie d'air pur et d'eau fraîche, un oiseau, d'un peu de chasse et de pêche, un oiseau, mais jamais rien ne l'empêche, l'oiseau, d'aller plus haut. Mais je suis seul dans l'univers, j'ai peur du ciel et de l'hiver, j'ai peur des fous et de la guerre, j'ai peur du temps qui passe, dit. Comment peut-on vivre aujourd'hui dans la fureur et dans le bruit? Je ne sais pas, je ne sais plus, je suis perdu. Fais comme l'oiseau, sa vie d'air pur et d'eau fraîche, un oiseau, d'un peu de chasse et de pêche, un oiseau, mais jamais rien ne l'empêche, l'oiseau, d'aller plus haut. Mais l'amour dont on m'a parlé, cet amour que l'on m'a chanté, ce sauveur de l'humanité, je n'en vois pas la trace, dit. Comment peut-on vivre sans lui? Sous quelle étoile? Dans quel pays? Je n'y crois pas, je n'y crois plus, je suis perdu. Fais comme l'oiseau, sa vie d'air pur et d'eau fraîche, un oiseau, d'un peu de chasse et de pêche, un oiseau, mais jamais rien ne l'empêche, l'oiseau, d'aller plus haut. Mais j'en ai marre d'être roulé par des marchands de liberté et d'écouter se lamenter. Ma gueule dans la glace dit, est-ce que je dois montrer les dents? Est-ce que je dois baisser les bras? Je ne sais pas, je ne sais plus, je suis perdu. Fais comme l'oiseau, sa vie d'air pur et d'eau fraîche, un oiseau, d'un peu de chasse et de pêche, un oiseau, mais jamais rien ne l'empêche, l'oiseau, d'aller plus haut, whoa, whoa, whoa. Beautiful song. It's about the ability to be like a bird. There is a great book, if you haven't read it, it's called Jonathan Livingstone. It's about this bird who wants to be the best bird, who wants to fly higher, to fly faster. It's a philosophical book. I hope I'm sure it exists in audiobooks. So if I wanted to come and wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Today's Saturday, but I will probably return tomorrow if I can, and let us understand that with this new moon that is coming, there will be a lot of unexpected things. So be ready and to receive whatever you've asked for, and may God bless you. Namaste.